Hallo und guten Tag. Willkommen. Herr Dab here. So today we're going to be going over some of the picture descriptions that you might encounter on the IB German oral. So the first thing to consider is what we're seeing here. We have some what appears to be perhaps a breakfast or some sort of a light lunch. We're going to stick with breakfast though. And we can do a couple of things. When we look at this picture, one of the things that we might consider is talk about not just what we see, but perhaps make some comparisons about what the breakfast in Germany is like compared to here. And we could talk about the food and eating habits. We could maybe even branch off into talking about how people in America might be more sedentary, while Europeans in general, and Germans as well tend to be a little bit more physically active, just because they have to walk around everywhere. So those are some ideas to think about. Another thing that might be of worth is to kind of know what those different items are. Now, you can talk specifically about the items on the picture, but you might also be able to draw some comparisons about things that we eat in America or what they eat in Germany or Europe. So let's go ahead and start with im Bild, sehe ich. So in the picture, I see. Okay. Notice that after im Bild, it's sehe ich. Okay. So make sure that those are in the right order. Im Bild sehe ich ein großes Frühstück. Äh, und in dem Bild, oder im Bild, sehe ich Brötchen, Käse, Orangensaft, Apfelsaft und Fleisch. Und Hintergrund, im Hintergrund sehe ich ein Joghurt. Und auf der linken Seite sehe ich einen Mann. Auf der rechten Seite sehe ich eine Frau. Die Frau trinkt Kaffee und der Mann hat auch einen Kaffee. Kann sein. Okay, so now that I'm talking about that, we might want to consider uh, maybe our own opinions about it. Maybe we have a strong opinion. So we're going to express that. Okay. Ich denke, dass dieses Frühstück sehr lecker ist. Ich mag so ein Frühstück. In Amerika essen wir nur Eier und Schinken oder Wurst. Es kann sein, dass in Amerika wir Cereal essen, Haferbrei oder Haferflocken essen. Das Frühstück in Deutschland ist sehr gut und yeah. So you could talk about those things at length. The hard part is when you start running out of things to say, you might consider thinking about a story that could be going on. For example, ich denke, dass die zwei Menschen hier verheiratet sind und also der Mann, er ist ein guter Mann und die Frau ist eine gute Frau. Und sie planen etwas, sie planen eine Reise zum Museum, vielleicht, yeah. Okay, so you could talk about, what they're possibly doing. Now we got to think too. The cultural significance of breakfast is pretty tough, so you got to kind of think a little bit outside the box. Um, but give it a shot. Go ahead and take a couple minutes and record yourself uh, describing this photo.